Today we're going to be taking a look at two extremely quality built, budget minded, and mid-sized 9mm. The Springfield XD Mod 3 and the Taurus G3. First, we're just going to take a look at what you get when you get them. They both come in a cardboard box. You get the locks. The XD comes with one 16-round mag. The G3 Taurus comes with a 17-round mag with a little adapter there. And the 15-round mag, which is a flush fit. All right, let's delve into these a little deeper. So right off the bat, these weigh pretty doggone much the same. They are approximately the same length. They are approximately the same height. And they are really, really close at being the same width. The XD is a hair wider. Now, we will look at capacity. The XD, although it only comes with one magazine, has a capacity of 16. The G3 flush fit mags are 15 rounders, although it does have the 17 with this little boot on it to keep from having a gap at the bottom of the grip. So really, that's a wash also. They both have front and rear slide serrations. The Taurus is cut very, very good. They're sharp, but the Springfield XD is very sharp also, and it runs completely up onto the top of the slide. So for press checks and stuff like that, they're both super simple, but we're going to give the serrations to the XD. Now we move on to the sights. They both have metal sights, but the XD has a fiber optic front sight, and the sights are just done better on the XD. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we'll hold them both up here. And then you've got your fiber optic red on the front, and your Taurus has the white dot on the front and pretty much just blacked out on the back. But they are both very serviceable. They both have a 3-slot light rail on the bottom. They will hold lights up to at least the size of a Surefire 300. Now we'll move on to a little bit more about the guns themselves. So let's see. They both have internal drop safeties. They both have the trigger dingus safety. They both have an extra third safety. The Taurus is a manually operated frame-mounted safety, and the XD has what I call an intuitive safety, which you're not going to remember to turn off because it is intuitive. When you grip the pistol, the grip safety is deactivated. So you never have to remember that, but that is a safety. As far as all that goes, you can choose to use the Taurus safety. You can't choose to not use the Springfield XDs, but a lot of people like that because when a lot of accidents come from reholstering your gun, and so on the Taurus, you can click that safety on and you can reholster. On the Springfield, you can just not grip quite as good and depress that safety. You can just put your thumb up here and reholster. So both of those, very, very safe. As far as the grip texture, the Taurus is a little grippier. It just is a little grippier. The Springfields, it's all right. It's just a little slicker. Now, the grip on this Springfield feels incredible, though. So that's a toss-up. Better texture, better feeling grip. The XD does have a ambidextrous magazine release. So you've got your magazine release on this side, or for lefties, you've got one on this side. You don't have to move it back and forth. The Taurus, it is not ambidextrous, but both of them work. They're both very positive. Now, the slide stops are only on one side. The XD's a little bigger and beefier, so you might find that easier to get to. The Taurus is a little smaller. If you slingshot, then it's not really going to matter with either one of them. The triggers on these, they're both striker-fired guns. The Taurus has a restrike capability. So we'll go over the triggers real quick. Both these guns are unloaded, by the way. So right off the bat, you've got that take up, and then it hits a wall and breaks. The reset, it's not a bad reset. There's a lot better, shorter ones out there, but that is completely acceptable. It's got a really solid wall. Now, if you were to get a dud, you can pull that back in double action and have a restrike the primer that may give you trouble. But there we go again. Really, really not a bad trigger. Over here on the XD, you have less slop there, or less take up, but then you have a lot of creeps. Just mush, 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 travel, travel, break. And the trigger reset is very long. And then creep, 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 kind of spongy, and then a break. The Taurus does have the better trigger. That's just the way it is. The XD is fine. It's a great combat trigger. The Taurus has just got a better trigger. Both of these guns are very, very, very durable and reliable. Now, people talk about the longevity, the quality of parts and everything like that on the Taurus, but some of these guns have been fired a ton of times and still chugging right along. The XD, I don't think anybody, even people that's not a fan of them, would doubt that they're quality. Now, this is made in Croatia. This is made in Brazil. I don't think there's a huge difference as far as manufacturing. Quality control, Taurus used to have some issues. The Springfield XD hasn't had, from my knowledge, any of that. But we're going to go over a few of the features that I do like better on the XD. You've got a loaded chamber indicator that sticks up here. So if it's dark, you can rub your finger or hand across the top of the slide, and you will feel that. So you will know if you have a round chambered. The Taurus is a visual little spot there, but in the dark, you can't see it. Even in really daytime, often, you can't really see your brass sticking through there. But, like I said, these are both easy enough to press check with. The XD has a cocked indicator. So when the gun is cocked, you have this little nipple sticking out the back. You can also feel that in the dark. For takedown, I am going to give that to the XD. Now, the Taurus is not hard. It's very simple. It's just like a Glock. But if your hands are slick or the gun's muddy, a lot of times it's hard to get those and get them to pull down. The Springfield XD's just got a lever, so I will give that one to the XD. Now, I've always hated reviews that come out and say, oh, there's no loser here. For me, I shoot the Taurus better and faster. It has a lower bore axis. I'm not saying that the XD is flippy, but I can just shoot the Taurus a little bit faster. It's probably got to do with having a little bit better trigger. If I had 50,000 rounds to run through both of these guns, I would say that the XD may have the edge in durability, but I'm not taking anything away from the G3. We will do a range video with these. I can't wait for that. Both these guns shoot awesome. Yeah, neither one of them's going to fail, and they're both very easy to shoot, very accurate, and very durable. But we're going to do a range video because we like to go to the range and shoot. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Put in the comments which one of these you would trust more if it was your only 9mm handgun. If you have one, if you've had good experiences, put that in the comments. If you've had bad experience, please put that in the comments. That helps people understand a lot of times how to get past issues that they're having. And you guys have more experience as a whole than my samples of one right here. As always, thank you for watching.